A bright, sunny Saturday at Wembley Stadium, and what you're about to see is no ordinary schoolboy tour of the ground. For these under 11-year-olds, today is the climax to 10 months' hard work. Since last September, 6,000 schools have been battling for the English Schools Football Association Six A Side Championships. For our young players, advice now from John Hollins of Arsenal.
Not nervous, are you? No. Just imagine you're going to be about, what, 50,000, 60,000? That's more than we pay out in a week. You realise some of you fellas here will do something that some professional players never do in their whole life. Play at Wembley. Who's going to be the youngest ever player at Wembley? Put it there, big man, there we are. Well done. I tell you what, and are you going to be the best player?
Yeah.
You come out here, rather than just stand and look up and go, this is fantastic, get the feel of it, make long runs and get, you know, twisting and turning and make sure your boots are right, and then when you get out there you think, right, I'm ready for anything now, I feel good.
John Hollins, who just last weekend received an MBE for services to football, now into the dressing room.
Well, the temperature out on that pitch is about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a real heat wave today at Wembley. And in here in the communal dressing rooms for the four teams, the tension and the temperature climbing quite a bit. If you bear in mind that the closest to Wembley most of these guys have ever been is the North Circular Road, you'll see what I mean. They're now going to get their gear on. It's about half an hour from kick-off. And, of course, they've got to go through the all-important team tactics talk.
We'd love to win this competition if we get the chance, but what we're here for is to come and enjoy ourselves. You're really privileged, you lads. It's going to be impossible for you to ever get here again. Callisto, right up front for your attacking, right? OK? Simon in goals. We're going to come out and win not two. Stevie, your big job today, right? You score those goals. On form today, OK? Give your dad a big throw, because you know what he's waiting for up in that stand, don't you? Eh? All right?
All you have to do is two things. When we have the ball, we've got to create space so that we can pass the ball to each other and you support each other. When we haven't got the ball, we've just marked them one for one and stop them having any space. It's too late for questions. The answers now.
Well, the answers come right now for the four teams taking part in the finals as they head out of the famous Wembley Players' Tunnel. Holy Name School from Leeds, Milby School from Nuneaton, Dedworth School from Windsor, and St Mary's and St Michael's School from East London. They're the teams taking part in the semi-finals and the finals on a special pitch which has been marked out across the centre of the more usual Wembley football pitch. First away, it's Windsor, playing against the Leeds School. That's the Holy Name School. And first on the ball, Robert Matthews, who's turning out to be one of the men of the match so early on. There he goes, straight into the net with a shot. 1-0 to the Dedworth School from Windsor. "60,000 people watching this match. They're there in preparation for the next match, which of course is an England-Scotland youth side match. Leeds striking back now, number 6, Austin. A good try there by Windsor. The Dedworth School almost getting another one in there. And now they change ends. It's into the second half now. After 5 minutes play one way, we go the other way. Leeds fighting back. But that was Matthews scoring again. It's 2-0. 2-0 at the end of that first semi-final. So Windsor go through to the finals, and we're into the second semi-final now. It's the Milby School of Nuneaton and St Mary's and St Michael's School from East London who are making the running with a goal. Great shot there. Number 6, Wolf, scoring that one. So it's 1-0 to the East London School. Milby looking for an equaliser. St Mary's and St Michael's there, but Milby back on the ball. So it's 1-1, number 5, Middleton scoring there for Milby. It's going to be decided on penalties. Milby They miss. Penalty shots now to decide. It's a 1-all at the moment. St Mary's and St Michael's take the shot. And they miss. I've heard of players being consoled by their team managers, but never cuddled. Milby on the ball once again. Oh, and it's in. What a goal. St Mary's and St Michael's understandably a bit upset. They try, but they miss. So Milby School from Nuneaton go through to the finals of this. They'll be taking on the Dedworth School from Windsor. That match there decided by penalties, 1-0 in the end. Lee Middleton, you were a goal scorer for the Nuneaton team and at the Milby School. Now you've got the final coming up. How are you thinking at the moment?
I'm feeling all right, but I'm a bit shaky.
A bit shaky?
Yeah.
Is that from running around on the pitch?
Yeah, and I'm a bit tired.
A bit tired out? Oh dear, and you don't need that in this heat, do you?
No.
How's the rest of the team?
I think they're all right, but Craig, the centre forward, he had an injury.
Now, of course, you've not had as long to rest as the other team because you had that penalty shootout to do, didn't you? Which was a bit nervy at one point, and you haven't had as long to rest. So do you think you're going to be all right for the final?
Yeah, I think so, because I'm trying to get some rest in my legs.
Right, we'll leave you to have some rest. Good luck in the final.
Thank you.
You're going to win, aren't you?
Probably.
Well, here's the guy who whammed home 2 magnificent goals for the Dedworth team, and it's Robert Matthews. Robert, how are you feeling for the final? You'll be all right?
Yes.
You're a very quick team, aren't you?
Yes.
How are the rest of the boys feeling? Are they getting tired?
Yes.
They are getting tired. Right. Now, that first match you played, was there any point you thought, well, we're not going to win this one?
No.
No, not at all. Very confident.
Yes.
All right, we'll leave you to get some rest and good luck in your final, won't you? Are you going to win?
Yes.
Robert Matthews, a man who's as quick with his words as he is with his feet. Right, the final between the Dedworth School from Windsor and the Milby School from Nuneaton. The whistle goes 5 minutes each way, and Matthews makes the running yet again. Look at him going for that Nuneaton goal. Number 4, Robert Matthews. Almost brought down in that attempt. It's a throw-in. Matthews has the ball again. Will he get through? No. So many times he's been up there around that goal mouth in these matches. Oh! That was one that almost got away. That was the Milby School from Nuneaton, trying but missing. Robert Matthews again on the ball. Oh, he slips. Good recovery. Heading for the goal now. Robert Matthews is there. And that's a very quick goal from the Nuneaton team. Craig Middleton scoring there for the Milby School. An equaliser was to follow after this from the Dedworth School. Their captain, Nick Snatial, scoring the equaliser. So the match had to be decided on corners in the end. A 1-1 draw decided on corners, the team with the most corners winning. And that was one of those decisive corners. And there goes the final whistle. So Wembley sees a strange victory for an almost strange day's football in these Six A Side championships. These must be the smallest legs ever to climb up the Wembley staircase. The legs of the Dedworth School team from Windsor as they go up to collect the trophy. There can't have been many 10-year-old Wembley champions. And there they go with their victory lap, with the trophy held high. All those fans cheering. OK, Dedworth Middle School, who's tired? Huh?
All of us.
You're all tired, are you, after that?
Yeah.
Was it a hard match?
Yes, it's hot.
Very, very hot,
Yeah.
was it? Was there any point there where you thought you weren't going to win?
Yes, just after they scored their goal, their first goal, because they scored first.
Do you think it's fair that you won on corners? All of you?
Yeah, no.
Who says no? Who is that? You say no. Why is that?
Well, it won't really be fair if it goes on corners, because you don't really go on corners in a proper match.
But nonetheless, according to the rules, you've won, so congratulations all round.